Hello, beautiful people. Welcome back or welcome to another Bangs Audio review. Oh my goodness, it's ISN H60 day today. I am really excited to bring this set to you, my opinion of this set to you, and a couple of other things that are very exciting too. First and foremost, haven't mentioned it in over a week, but the Wheel of Destiny is going to get spun up tomorrow, not today, because I want more people to have a chance to subscribe, comment on a video, qualify, follow, do the best you can to follow Syeindunce Audio. If the main website's not working, if Syeindunce.net, if that link system is still not working, then try to follow them on either, I think it's Amazon North America or Amazon Japan. You can follow their store page there. Do your best. I'm basically just the way I'm going to handle this is just if you're a subscriber and you comment on any video starting on New Year's Eve, 12/31/2024, and forward to now, including this video, you're going to qualify. So, still working out the kinks at Syeindunce.net. You can order from there. That system is working just fine now, but for some reason the links to follow on the socials is just not quite working yet. So anyway, Harrison, I know he's on top of it, so that'll come. Second part of the celebration is 1,500 subscribers. We are at 1,500 subscribers now. It's insane. I can't believe that it's gotten this big at all, honestly. Not in like an amount of time, but just literally, it's amazing to me. So, shooting for obviously 2,000, 3,000, 5,000, 10,000, etc., etc., etc. But I love how this channel is growing organically. It's been an incredible ride so far, and I can't wait to see what else this brings. So again, thank you all, lovely, beautiful people, for your support and for engaging and participating, and your feedback and all of that is it's just amazing. It makes it all worthwhile to me. So yes, the Syeindunce Audio giveaway. It is a gift card to Syeindunce.net, and it will be worth $199, folks. $199. So make sure you've commented, make sure you're subscribed, and I will spin up the Wheel of Destiny sometime during the day tomorrow, which is Thursday, January 9th. For today, we are looking at the ISN H60, which is a 2DD 4BA hybrid. It is, might as well just take a look at it. It is a very attractive shell and faceplate, so like a nice blue shell, which is fairly transparent. You can see all of the drivers in there and their acoustic tubes, and this purpley sort of striated faceplate with the ISN logo in gold on the front. Really, really nice looking set of IMs, and a little bit on the larger side because of the configuration, but still very comfortable to wear. So I really like everything about this. There's venting. There's no pressure buildup issue. I found that these are the H570. What is it? It's not silicone. It's latex. Yes, H570 latex tips really kind of unlocked next level kind of sonics for this. Although Divinous Velvet, of course, the normal and the wide bore did very well. What else did I use on them? I think I tried a bunch of different stuff, but I landed on the 570s. Osla crystal tips will also get the job done too. I just find the 570s to be slightly more comfortable, but they're very similar in bore width to the Osla crystal tips. They're just a little bit less expensive. Anyway, yeah, build quality is fantastic. Comfort is excellent. Even though the shells are on the larger size, you shouldn't have a problem with that. Once you get them in, I wouldn't say they disappear, but they're pretty damn comfortable. And that nozzle size looks like it's pushing about 6 millimeters. So if you have very small ear canals, might be a bit of a comfort issue for you with that. But other than that, I think most people should have no problem wearing them for long periods of time. Nice to have a set with no pressure buildup. I can tolerate it to a point, but it does detract a bit from the overall experience for me. So happy that that is not an issue with these guys. We'll do a real quick unbox and specs. I just wanted to put the light on here for you so you could sort of see that sparkly purple striated faceplate. Very attractive set. Very attractive. $314 on AliExpress at the official Penon website. Same price on the official ISN web store, I should say, store page. Penon, of course, the parent company of ISN. Yeah. In this price range, they are putting out some crazy good stuff. Unboxing's fairly, it's ISN. If you've had one of their sets before, it's the same box. Neo 3 came in it, the H60 came in it, it comes with the case, it comes with the cable, comes with some ear tips, and that is it. And I'm going to get it out of the picture now because it really reflects. It's very shiny, really reflects the lights kind of too much. So there goes that for now. On the specs, you've got an 18 ohm impedance coupled with a 112 decibel sensitivity. Frequency range they say is from 5 hertz to 40 kilohertz. Wouldn't doubt it. And your cable is copper. Clear sleeve on it, clear sheath, so you can see it. Looks like just single crystal copper, probably a 4N. It's fairly light. It's not super substantial, but I would say it's nice enough. And you get your choice of terminations of 3.5, 4.4, and I think they might even offer a 2.5 still for another balanced option. There's 4.4, 3.5, and 2.5 balanced. How about that? Anybody still swimming in those waters, you got your choice. They make great cables, this company does, so even though this cable isn't exactly what I would call thick and sturdy, it is quite comfortable, and also has the minimalist ear hooks too. So that helps to get it to fit in I would say, a variety of ear shapes and sizes. I do appreciate that very much. What did I have? Let's see. Yeah, this was the other cable I used on it, one of the IVIPQ cables, just because I liked how it looked with them and wanted to check to see if there was any sort of sonic difference. There was not. It did not make a difference. It just, maybe looked a little bit nicer. Yeah. So that was more of an aesthetic situation. But I did want to check to see if the thicker, like 6N cable made a difference. It doesn't. These things just are smoking good regardless. I'm not saying to put a super cheap cable on them. Just use the stock cable and you're all set. Don't have the ear tips to show you. This set's courtesy of Rogue. Gorilla. Rogue. Buddy. Thank you for sending them to me for a loaner so I could review them. And yeah, let's get on to the graph and the sonics of this set. I posted the graph yesterday in the community, so that is up there. And yes, guys, I am going to do a squig. I just have to get over that initial hump of like, how do I do a squig? It's coming. I'm going to do that. Couple of things going on in the household. We rearranged the upstairs to put my my kiddo into a big boy room. He hasn't started sleeping in there yet, but he will. And so say goodbye to Mr. Knight, because that's going up. The Chargers Knight is going up there, and the Meze 99 Classics are also going up there for him to use, because that's the way I want him to grow up. I want him to have audiophile experiences at a very early age, in this case 6. So plus he loves the Mezes. Oh yeah, case is fine. But anyway, that has actually sort of inspired me to do some rearranging down here in the tech lounge as well. So things will be changing. I'm still going to keep some display boxes up, but it's going to get a little bit neater, more organized, less boxes, I've got another desk. I've got a file cabinet for storage. So yeah, you'll see some changes as time goes. I just want to kind of get things more organized because right now they're not, and it can be frustrating when you're looking for something and you can't find it. All right, enough about that. Okay, on to the graph. Here we go. We have a very, I would say, very accurate graph here. There is just a lovely, lovely amount of bass. I also did pop on the bass boost on the iFi Zendact V2 to see if it could handle it, and it could. So if you don't have enough bass on this, which I think most people should, if it's not enough bass for you, you can EQ a bass shelf onto it, and you can use, this is an analog bass boost, which is what I would recommend over digital, but you know, if that's what you got, that's what you got. So bass shelf on your EQ or bass boost on your DAC amp if you need it. I don't think you're going to. You know, it's got lots of sub bass rumble, or I should say enough. Mid bass is slamming good. The mids are clean and clear. Ear gain again is on the milder side. I think sometimes these sets bother me as being just a little bit too dull in this range, but this just does it so well. Similar to the SLT6. I like the little bump here at right about 1.4K. You can sort of feel that energy, but then it smooths out a little bit so it doesn't get shouty. Like if it had continued up from here, that would have been a bit shouty probably, but it doesn't, so they kind of geared it back, and then off to a very nicely extended treble. The release here from the ear gain into the treble is spot on. It's just about perfect. You're not noticing any sort of weird transition or hollowness or distance or whatever. Just extraordinarily well balanced from top to bottom. The peak around 4.6K is there. That gives it some energy, gives it some sparkle, gives it some, it's not in the air region, but it gives it some really nice sort of detail and crispness to the treble. So you're getting lots of fine detail out of it. You're getting a really nice amount of soundstage. I wouldn't call the soundstage on this enormous, but I would call it like really well done. Like it just seems to put everything where it should go, and it's immersive enough without feeling like you're in a giant concert hall or something like that. Very coherent as far as the soundstage goes. I like it. Doesn't always have to be huge to be impressive, guys. It just has to be well done with good imaging, you know, and good detail. In this case, that's what you got. You do feel the bass a little bit in your chest, which is nice. So it's got that going for it as well. And yeah, really nice micro detail retrieval. The overall sound quality or sound signature of this to me is quite natural. I don't get any of the like sort of inexpensive BA timbre going on where it gets like swishy or hissy. That's not present. Just like the SLT6, there's none of that, which is great. So you've got a very natural, very clear, very engaging, very technical, just awesome set right here. Awesome. It did jump right into top level in the tier rankings, so I call it brain melting. I will say this, it did grow on me. Like I knew it was good from the get-go, but the more I listened to it, the more I liked it, and it kept going to the point where even this morning when I got up before the house got up, I was listening to it again for another half hour, 45 minutes, and I was just like, yeah, it really is this freaking good. Like, it just is. And don't y'all be mad at me, you know, for my taste, I'm taking it over the SLT6. I put the SLT6 one tier down in truly special because it is. But the brain melting, like, there's no way that this should be this good for this price, kind of brain melting. The combination of naturalness and enjoyment in the sound signature coupled with the technical performance and the soundstage is just, that's why it's brain melting, because it's $314, but if it was $614, I wouldn't bat an eye. maybe outside of the cable and the accessories a little bit. I don't know what if much more expensive ISN sets get any more packaging or more of a unboxing experience, but frankly, I don't care that much. Honestly, like the proof's in the earphones, folks. And not only are the drivers excellent, the tuning is excellent as well. So yeah, it's pretty much a highly recommended. Because it's in that sort of god tier for me as far as sound quality goes. Interestingly, the other sets that I've tried from ISN, meaning the H30, which is I think the 1DD 2BA set, and then the Neo 3, which is a three-driver hybrid, it is clear that these are at another level completely from those two sets. I like the H30. That one kind of, I'm not saying I don't like it as much, but it kind of got put in its place. Like, this is a straight upgrade, but a huge upgrade for a couple $100 more. Like, absolutely worth it. And the Neo 3, I wish I'd liked the Neo 3 a little bit more. You really have to put your foot on the gas on that one. Like, you've got to listen to it at fairly high volume for it to really perform the way that it's meant to. And I know not everybody is like high volume listener, so that's why it's kind of hard for me to recommend the Neo 3 now, because I know that its limitations are, you gotta have power and you gotta have volume, or else that set's not gonna be too impressive. Sounds a little veiled and a little distant until you get that volume up. Not the case with the H60. The H60 can be listened to at any volume, with any genre, however you want to do it. This is a true all-around set. It is insanely enjoyable to listen to. It does get better as you listen to it. That's probably brain and hearing burn-in. Perhaps a little bit of dynamic driver burn-in. I'm not saying it isn't. But yeah, the more you listen to these, the better they get. And that's all I can ask for, honestly, especially starting from the place they started from, which was amazing. So, yes, and yes, the ISN H60. Don't be mad at me. I know I just gave the SLT6 from Meyer Audio a glowing review. Well, I can't help it. We've been sort of up in the clouds here for a few reviews. And that's not to say that, that the less expensive sets that are coming up are not going to be good, because they probably are. How good, we'll see. But yeah, it's been a little bit of a run, a little bit of, more expensive sets. So we're going to rein it back in and get some more reasonable stuff going, starting with the slightly less expensive FIO FT1 Pro. So that's the one that you guys voted for. That'll be the next review. You will not see the night any longer. Sorry about that, but the kiddo gets him. So that's where we're at. This is your final reminder. Okay, final reminder. The $199 gift card to Syeindunce.net, Syeindunce.net. Go visit the site, see what they've got. You're going to be impressed. They're really, really nice selection, really up in their game. That gift card will be given away tomorrow on the Wheel of Destiny. Comment, be a subscriber or subscribe. Try to follow Syeindunce Audio to the best of your ability, either on their website or on their Amazon store, and you're in. And that is going to do it for today. I will look forward to seeing you all tomorrow for the giveaway. For now, be careful, be safe, be nice. Love y'all. Nothing but peace to you. See you soon.